how to use ChatGPT to generate thousands of leads for free. That's what we're going to talk about on this video. So stand by, and we're going to go through some easy methods on how to get those leads and show you a few different ways. But the catcher here is stay till the end of the video, because we're going to talk to you about nurturing those leads, put everything on automation so that you can sleep and generate new business. But before we get going, smash that like button and hit that subscribe. Okay, all we have to do is go into Google and just basically tell it to populate three different things. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the site URL. So it might be Instagram.com, LinkedIn.com, and we have to specify the URL. It could be a specific URL of a company that you might, a large company, and you want to go and get those profiles of those individuals in that company. The second thing that we have to do is specify a profession. Maybe it's fitness coaches, maybe it's electricians, maybe it's plumbers, whatever you're looking for, gym owners, you need to specify in quotations, like we have here, that you want that particular profession. And then we list, the third thing is we list several different emails, popular different email domains like gmail.com, yahoo.com. And if you want to specify another URL, you could go in there and put the URL in there, .com, whatever that is, and then just put that in quotations. So we specify these particular ones because we're going after an array of people on this particular one. So the next step that we're going to do is go into Google, and we're going to copy this, and we're going to specify what we're looking for. So let's jump in there. Okay, our first step is to copy and paste this, either a Control-C or a Command-C on a Mac. And then we're going to jump over into Google search, and we're going to paste this in our search bar here, and we're going to see what we come up with. So we came up with a lot of different coaches, trainers, because we were going after fitness coaches. So basically, you're going to take a document. You can either do it a document in your Drive, or just do a Word doc and paste this. We're going to do Control-A, so we're going to copy all, and Control-C, and we're going to take this and put this into a document. So we'll drop this into a blank document here, and it's going to look really messy at first. So don't worry about that. And then we're going to go back over. We'll scroll to the bottom. We're going to go to the next page. Yeah, this does take a little bit of time to do this, and there might be a better method. If there is, just leave it in the comments section. So we're going to do a Control-A, copy. We'll go back over to our document here and paste this in. And we'll just do that one more time. And so we'll jump back over and go into our Google, and we're just going to grab that, go to the third page here. I mean, just remember, you're grabbing a lot of contacts. You don't realize how many you're grabbing on each one. So we'll do a Control-A and C, and we'll jump back over to our document here, and we'll paste that in. And now the next step is that we're going to go to ChatGPT and we're going to prompt it. Okay, so we are telling the prompt that we want to format the data below into a table with these columns: full name, company name, website URL, email, phone number, and username. So this username may work, but if it's a column and it doesn't grab those, it'll just be blank, not a big deal. So we're going to grab this, copy and paste this, because this will be our prompt. And so we'll do a Control-C, and then we're going to jump over to ChatGPT. So in ChatGPT, we want to paste this prompt in, and then we just want to go ahead and I hit the button too soon, but let's just do that again. And we're going to just do a return space here. And we need to copy this entire document that we had here. So we're just going to do a Control A and a copy, and then we're going to head back over to ChatGPT, and we're just going to paste this information in here, and then we're going to hit send. So it'll start extracting everything, and you can see it starts putting everything in a table with the email, and it actually did draw the usernames, and we could have specified to put an @ symbol before that, just because of the marketing software, but you can see that it's given us an array of information, and we can just keep this going and going and going. So that's how that works to get the information. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to copy all this information in this table here, and then I'm going to bring it over into create a brand new Google Sheet over in, so we've got a blank sheet here, and we're just going to copy and paste that in, and then we'll just make our adjustments however we want to here. And the way I'm doing this is I'll get this stuff into a Google Sheet, and then I can create my automation so that I can start doing some lead generation and reach out to these individuals through an automation. First thing we need to do is go over to the spreadsheet here, and we need to name this spreadsheet. So we're just going to call this Leads Test 1000. And then we're going to go over to my favorite automation is make.com, where we can create automations. And so we need to come over here, and we need to select the Google Sheets, and then we need to select a trigger for that. So we're going to go ahead and select a row here. And the deal is we need to schedule this out. So right now, the default on make.com is every 15 minutes, but we don't want it to trigger like that every 15 minutes, because remember, if you're grabbing thousands of emails or contacts, you don't want to be basically spamming them tons of emails like that, because then it becomes an issue. So we need to schedule this out and set this on a schedule. So we need to set up a scenario here to not run every 15 minutes. So we're just going to click on this little clock here, and then we'll set the intervals, and we're just going to tell it to go every hour, because we don't want it to send out a bunch of emails, because this will flag your email specifically. So we just want to set that to an hour, or even 2 hours or 3 hours, whatever you need to do. We're going to activate the scenario. Okay, so we need to set up our sheet here. So make sure that you have your connection here. If you've never connected to make.com, you need to go in here and add in and sign in to connect your Google account or your Drive to make.com. So we got search path method. It's my Drive. Basically, we go in and we can search. We just want to do lead test 1000. And there is only one sheet in here, so we'll just select sheet 1. And the table contains headers. Yes, it does. And we'll just leave this the same. And we just want to limit this to 1, and then you're good to go. And then the next step that we're going to do is we're going to add another module here. And this is basically going to be to send your email. So we need to go into Gmail, and we want to send an email. So it's connected there. We need to create the connection, so we're going to do that real quick. So in this case, we're going to use email instead of Gmail, but you can connect either account however you want to do it. If you do connect your regular email, just be careful with it not to send out too many emails per day. I think there's a limit on those relays so you don't get flagged. So we're going to right click in this email address because we want, I guess we're just going to click, left click in here, and we're going to select email because we need to grab the email address from our Google Sheet and put it in there. And then whatever our subject is going to be, so if we're doing a marketing campaign, we want something catchy that's going to grab them. So just remember on this email, it's going to go through a sequence in your Google Doc, so, or your spreadsheet here. So it'll go down the emails, and as those new rows populate, as you add to the sheet, it will go down these rows. So it's only going to send so many a day, and then it'll just keep going down and down to the next one, to the next one. And we've got the company names in here, so we know what that is. Some of that doesn't exist, but it will show you that information in there. So if we go back to our integration here, we just have a sample email. So it might be question about company name in there, so we can put that in there. And then just a quick sample email. I just wanted to connect with you and see if you guys are taking any new clients. I run an AI automation agency that can improve your conversion 70% in the next 60 days. Can I send you more information or this information? So what it does is going to get their attention, and then it will just continue to run through the sequence every hour. So it sends out an email every hour. And as we update this Google Sheet, we can put thousands of emails in this Google Sheet and just continue to grow it and grow it and grow it. So it's as simple as that. Just remember to hit OK, and that will wrap up this. There we go. We'll shut this off over here. And then we just want to simply turn this on. I need to save this scenario here, and then we just run it, and it's going to run every hour. So it's as simple as that. If you've got any value out of this whatsoever, if you have any questions, leave it in the comments. But if you got any value, hit that thumbs up for me, and we'll just see you on the next video. Appreciate you guys watching.